everyone, I'm Kelsey.
And I'm George.
And I'm JPatt.
And you're listening to the Box Officers Podcast. Thank you all for tuning in. Please continue to support us by leaving us a star rating and review wherever you're listening to this episode.
Watching a bad movie is like witnessing a serious crime, but have no fear, the box officers are here. George, Kelsey, and I will review a new movie, and at the end of each episode, we'll classify the film according to the severity of punishment.
Yes, so films can be convicted of a felony, a misdemeanor, an infraction, or on the rare occasion found innocent. Now, this week, we are going to be reviewing the movie Predator Badlands. So if you have not seen it, you're going to have to pause this episode now because we're going to spoil it for you. But otherwise, we can get into the episode.
Cool.
This film comes at the request of Jordan Patterson again. So
Yes, yeah.
you can always tell when Jordan picks a movie.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? I mean, it's Predator. It's a classic series.
Well,
This is
yeah.
definitely, this should have been like, I mean, this is on the list, you know what I'm saying? It's a blockbuster. That's what it is. Like I think the Predator movies is a series of blockbusters. So
This time, like,
this time. So
they
you're
don't
saying
always
wait,
they don't always
okay,
bust the block.
not always, but sci-fi, yeah. In the sci-fi genre, this is like a movie that we have to cover. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
and honestly, okay, so they did kind of eat this one time because the budget was only 105 million. Opening weekend box office 136.6 million. So they did their big one.
Everybody seems to think the same thing. And I feel like the marketing wasn't even there like that. Like the marketing wasn't even like everywhere like that. Like you would see for something like maybe Jurassic Park or Star Wars or something. But nonetheless, like people are like going to the movies in droves just because they're hearing how good it is. And everybody's saying the same thing, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. So I
He
think
keeps
that's fair.
saying everybody. Who is
And I'm just
everybody?
like, I have a few
Like all
words
over
to.
all over my Instagram story, and I even posted it. I'm like 9 out of 10. If I went and saw it again, it would have been a 10 out of 10. And then I see all these reply to my stories like, "Oh my gosh, same." And like, "Oh really? I'm gonna go see it." And then they come back to me like 2 days later, and they're like, "Man, that ate." Like, yeah. So they even got the little popcorn bucket and the drink for it. So I'm like, okay, yeah, they must have really enjoyed it.
Do you
Yeah.
remember the alien popcorn bucket?
Oh, yeah, that freaky bucket.
Spooky. It's spooky.
This one was
What does it
very
look
much different.
like? Let me. I
I
want
was
to
going to say,
see.
look it up. I'm going to put a picture in here for the people that don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry in advance. Like,
Alien, Alien
Yeah.
Romulus.
Yeah, just
yeah.
head.
Somebody on the creative team was bored and playing around, bro.
Yeah, they said we're gonna put popcorn in this.
This
And I
looks
guess
I
they be
mean,
having some weird
oh,
popcorn buckets, George.
it felt weird.
And I
I,
saw
It
some
is
crazy
weird
memes
though.
about it too. I was
yeah,
seeing some
that's what got
crazy
me.
memes. Yeah. But going over the cast, how much, very little there is. See, look, small cast too, super small cast, yet did numbers. Elle Fanning played Thea. I'm not sure who Elle Fanning is though, like what her work is. Would you know, Kels?
Well, yes, allow me to cite some
Yeah,
sources. That's my girl. Did you watch Maleficent? I'm trying to think of like what you would have watched.
I've seen
Um,
Maleficent. Yeah.
she was in Maleficent. There's
Hmm.
a TV show called The Great. She starred
Okay.
in that. Um, she has a lot of movies. I mean, Super
Oh, she
8.
was in
Okay,
Super
Super
8.
8
Okay.
is one of my favorite movies, alien movies of all time. It's
Super
the
8?
best. Yeah.
Oh, what? Yeah, I know that one.
Super. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Super 8 now. Yeah, yeah.
Um, Daddy Daycare. She was in Daddy Daycare.
Wow.
My girl's been working. She's worked, Win Dixie.
She had to have been a little girl in Daddy Daycare,
No,
right?
she's like a child actress. She's
Yeah,
Dakota Fanning's sister.
Dakota
Like,
Fanning.
okay,
See, you're
well,
you're good. You're really good with all of these, like remembering the actors and actresses' faces, or like
that's
remember the movies that they were in.
I just googled that the movie she was in, but I do know her
Oh, okay.
and her face. Demetrius, and I'm not gonna butcher his last name. Would anybody else like to attempt?
I would attempt.
Kolo. I know he's Greek and
Beautiful name.
black. So Kolo
Hola, o mamatange.
Kualamatange. Yeah. Kolo
Where did the accents come from?
Leave that in.
Right.
Leave it in.
Okay, let's just keep it.
And Mike Comic played Kui. Who was Kui again?
The brother.
Kui. That's what I
Quay?
thought. I was thinking about the Quay.
Quay.
Quay. That's why. I was like Kui. And Bud was the little monkey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bud, and we're not sure who Rihanna. Dang, yeah. I mean, we got like two like foreign actors, I guess. You know if Demetrius has like any prior work before this?
I don't, but let's check.
Red, white,
Um,
and brass. The
yeah. Okay, so he
Panthers.
was in not so I haven't seen any of these, but yes,
Yeah.
something called Jonah. But
Like
good for
three other
him.
movies.
They'll
Yeah.
know him now.
Right? I mean, like three other movies, and he came from doing those, which are kind of unknown, to doing this crazy, really good movie. I
That
mean, he
means that
did dress
even
up
you
as
could
a,
be in the
yeah,
next Predator movie.
even I could be a Yapja. Yeah, yeah, that's how you say it, Yapja. You
Yaksha.
know, I guess they had to dress him up a little bit,
A
but
little bit.
I wonder if he
Like,
grew locks fit the Predator.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'll play.
I don't think so. I think I watched Predator versus Alien or something, but outside of that, I don't think I've seen the Predator movies for real. I've seen some
Yeah, me
Alien
neither.
movies though.
I've seen the other Predator movies, and they're definitely more like, I feel like they're more violent or a little bit more
Like,
gory because I mean it's the Predator, yeah, because it's the Predator versus humans. And this movie is really the
Yeah.
Predator versus a bunch of different creatures and robots. And I guess if you consider the robots, dying like that, maybe if you're AI, that might be gore to you, but it was a lot more.
what?
It was a lot more.
If you're a
He gave them
Yeah.
rights.
It
like
might be that day and age. It might be that day and age.
He's like, let me respect them as
Right.
equal beings.
But yeah, I think, in my opinion, I think this movie was a lot more, it had more funnier parts. What's the best way? I can, like, with this movie, I could see them turning this Predator Badlands series into something like what they did to Godzilla versus Kong, in a way. Like even with the ending of the movie, I could see them making sequels to where you have, these recurring characters going on more adventures in the future. But yeah, in my opinion, like this compares hard to the rest of the Predator movies in the past. Yeah.
okay, some people said it lacked testosterone. Would you agree?
If testosterone means the very like hard gore, then yeah, I guess it would lack lot like that because I think the other Predator movies were just like, okay, you have this Predator hunting down these humans and they each die in these crazy ways. But this movie was more centered on one of the Yachtja. You get to see things from their point of view, going through their struggles of being like, an outcast to having a family, which is a trope. But in this context, it was done well because predators in this universe aren't known to be so, you know, feeling, aren't known to be
Yeah.
so caring, especially for others. It's just kind of like you eat what you kill and you don't care about anybody else around you, but you get to see his interaction with his brother and the hate he has for his father, which I think if you were to take the character of his father you could put that into other Predator movies. That might be the testosterone that they're talking about, where it's like,
Yeah,
okay,
I
he
think
killed
that
his
does
own,
represent it.
yeah, yeah, like he killed his own no, he killed his own son just because he didn't kill another one of his sons. You know,
Sons, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, man, I mean, if he's the runt of the pack, you could have let him just go off and try to kill this beast to redeem himself in some kind of like samurai type of honor type of way, instead of being like, no, I told you to kill him, but now I'm gonna kill you because you didn't kill him, even though you guys are both my sons. It's like, okay, but I
Harsh.
feel like anybody who's talking about the whole okay, it's lacking testosterone, it's like, I mean, like get a life, man. I mean, it's not like, are you for real?
Like, this is literally toxic masculinity right
I
now.
think
Like,
yeah,
they
I think
said
they want the
he
whole
has
I
movie to be like
feelings. That's
that.
gross.
yeah, I guess you could literally describe it as that. Like, I feel like him going off on revenge and then coming back stronger because he has allies. I feel like that's like a very male centered kind of like come up. It's like a come up story. You know what I mean? It's like going to face a dragon, learning the lessons along the way, and then becoming a better person instead of just being, oh, I'm gonna just kill whatever comes my way, barbarian style, like that's, yeah. So I guess you could
They were
call
trying to say
that,
he was weak.
yeah. I'm like, no, I'm like, no. Like, I guess you could call that the toxic masculinity if you're gonna say that it lacked testosterone. Like, nah, not really. Yeah,
I agree. Is
yeah.
this your favorite Predator movie?
This is the only one I've watched in full, so yeah. I guess I
I
was,
thought. I guess I
yeah.
thought you had seen them,
No,
but that's
no,
so
I've seen
funny.
like bits
Okay.
and pieces of, the classics, but yeah,
Okay. So,
enough to
what
piece
did
it
you
together.
guys like about it? What did we like?
We'll start with you,
Georgette's
George. I've been
silent,
yapping.
bro. It's quiet over there. She didn't
Uh,
like anything.
I don't think I've ever watched any of the Predator movies before, so I think I've watched them in scenes, but I never watched. I would just say I never watched it. So this is my first one. I guess I was expecting a little bit more, but I did like how
like that, what?
I'm trying to figure out something I liked.
You got something you liked about the
Well,
movie?
so
Yeah, I'm literally trying to figure out something I liked. Like I was like trying to be positive.
I mean, to each their own. It was a great movie. It was not terrible. But go ahead, Kels. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, should we circle back to her for the negative
Yeah,
bit?
yeah, we'll circle
Um,
back.
I will say also the only. I mean, if I have seen a Predator movie, I can't remember it, so I'm gonna say this is my first one,
Hmm.
and I thought that it was good. I thought that this was gonna be something I was forcing myself to watch, so that JPatt doesn't quit. And I will say that ultimately, I did end up liking it. Like, genuinely, I thought, what a cute story. I was kind of engaged. And I will say the thing that I think I liked the most about it is the pacing. And the only reason they could pace it well is because it was not an abnormally long movie. Not everybody needs 2.5 hours to tell a story. This was a story that could be told 90 minutes, and that's what they did.
Hmm.
And so I really appreciated that. And I think because of that, I never felt bored. I thought that it was a bit tropey because you have like the side
Sure.
character that the main character doesn't like at first, but then becomes kind of like a pet. And then you have the other character that teaches the main character how to grow and forces them to be friends. And then you have like a mean parent that they stand up to in the end, and a sympathetic like antagonist, I guess, if you're talking about like the beast thing, I forgot the name. All of that is a bit tropey, but it worked well, and I'm not mad. If it's a good trope, like, and you could do it well, do it, I guess. So I'm not gonna say it's the most creative thing I've seen, but it's kind of like fried rice. Like, it's kind of basic, but like I still like it, and that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, it's like a good plate of chicken Alfredo. Like a pretty good plate of
It is a
chicken
chicken
Alfredo.
Alfredo. And I
Okay.
and I order that sometimes. I
Yeah.
like chicken Alfredo.
And you're
That's
like,
not a
okay, it
compliment.
was pretty good chicken
That's
Alfredo.
that's literally not a
Yeah.
compliment. You're not going to an expensive restaurant and getting chicken Alfredo. You'll do that if you're hungry and you're just like, whatever.
I mean, okay, well, I wouldn't call it a chicken Alfredo because for one, this is the first of its kind to actually do something different than the other Predator films, I believe, based off my
That is true.
scarce knowledge. Yeah. So I would say that it is a
Shrimp
plate,
scampi.
maybe. Okay, maybe think of it like a restaurant that has done burgers and then they do their first plate of like, I don't know, tacos. And it's like, oh, okay, you guys are pretty good at this. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. I'm like, I'm gonna go to this burger joint for tacos because their tacos are pretty good. I enjoyed their tacos, even though they're known
And
for
yet
making
it's still
burgers.
tacos. It's not like a tomahawk steak, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
still very much a taco.
It's not like a magical plate of tacos. It's just like, okay, they make pretty good tacos too. But these are tacos. It's different
Yeah.
from the burgers. Okay, anyways,
They're
my
gonna be
thoughts
like, why
on
did
it.
y'all talk about food for 3 minutes straight?
Right. So my thoughts about the movie. Now, when I first started watching it, like I liked how it went straight into the action because you have him and his brother fighting, and then you're thinking it's like just two like random Yachtja, but actually it's just him and his brother, and it's his brother trying to make him stronger. And I like that brotherhood because they don't show that in the other Predator movies. So I liked how the movie started. I liked how it gave the main character a focused goal and a goal that actually has some emotion behind it. It was he's like, I'm killing this animal for my brother who just died, you know, trying to protect me. I love the creatures that they put into the movie, like the alien creatures, how like well designed they were, how unique they were. Especially if you saw that part in the movie where it's like that big beast in the trees that's like trying to yank him up with the tentacles. You know, when he met that little monkey creature.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking, okay, maybe it's just some type of like, you know, weird little tree creature. But then when it started moving, and then you saw it like without it being inside the trees, and it's like it has like it's like a little tripod type of creature, three tentacles. I'm like, man, that's like a really creative design. I really like that. And I think I would say I also liked how the movie ended. You would think that it would have that little cliche where the animal he's hunting has a child, therefore I can't kill it because I have these emotions. I'm like, no, that's not how a predator would think. What the predator was actually thinking is, I'm going to kill what captured this creature because now that shows that this creature is stronger than the creature I was hunting in the first place. And you think that he's going to make peace with it, but actually he's like, no, I just stopped hunting it because there's something stronger than it, apparently. And then you see the mom die, which is pretty sad. You know, you see the big creature die, which was pretty sad. I'm like, dang. But when he gives the head of the android or whatever to his dad, that's when you're like, oh, he changed targets. He like, I'm focusing on this, on the person that trapped the creature, you know. And then the final fight between him and his dad was pretty cool. I wish it was a little bit longer, um, but I mean, well deserved. You know, his dad getting ate by the little callus or the grown up, teenage monkey thingy. I also like the plot twist that the little monkey thing was a baby callus. I did like that. I'm like, oh,
That was
okay, I
nice.
can see it now. Yeah, and also the little foreshadowing to it because when the big callus smelled it, it was like, oh, you smell like my baby, you know. So I'm like, you want to, but you wouldn't have realized that unless you were listening to the whole, oh, he marked you as, family. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that was a nice foreshadowing to the plot twist, and I also liked how the film ended, giving, foreshadowing to a sequel where he's like, "Oh, my mom is here," you know, and you'll get to see, how that turns out in the next movie, I guess. And if you don't know the lore, the moms are a lot, or the females are bigger than the males. So his mom is bigger than, yeah, his dad, and that was her ship, I guess. So, I would like to see what she thinks about what's become of her family, I guess. I mean, his brother's dead, his dad is, eaten up right there. So I'm like, okay, mama shows up. I think she's coming to spank him. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah,
Are the moms
overall,
also very like
aggressive.
no,
Like
yeah.
that's what I'm pretty sure they're not caring, but I wonder what their characteristics are. I wonder if they're different from, you know, the males.
Hmm.
More when it comes to their like personality. Not, but as their physical traits, they're definitely bigger, you know, from what I've learned. So overall, I feel like it's setting up a lot of plot. The plot was good in the movie, and I think it's setting up for future films in a very good way. And I mean, with the positive feedback, you know, there's definitely going to be sequels to it. So,
What didn't we like, Georgette?
Georgette, yeah.
Well, now that JPatt brings it up, I did like the like how he didn't want to kill the Kalisk anymore. Like, cause he did, cause as he was like in the, I guess the who's those people, the artificial intelligence, like their headquarters or
Like,
whatever.
yeah, androids, yeah, whatever they are.
Yeah, I felt like I thought too. I was like, dang, like if his dad or like his people knew that like he was over here beating them up like this, like they really know that he's that guy for real. Cause like the Cal has been like neutralized. Like he's nothing at this point. Like there's obviously like a bigger foe. And the fact that he was able to really take them head on like really shows that he was like but I didn't know if like his people will understand that. So but okay, I did like that
Yeah.
part, but that was probably it. Like I wasn't really that amused. Like they did the whole little baby Yoda thing. Like I feel like they always have to have some type of baby in these
Well,
shows.
yeah,
I'm
they
telling
they will
y'all.
do that.
Yeah, like I'm like as soon as I saw them big eyes, I was like, okay, bruh, like like
Yeah,
okay,
they
like
do that. I'm also laughing because I'm reading the show notes. And we have some tweets here. These pictures, Kelsey. Why'd
Oh,
you
I forgot.
what?
why'd you
So
she has some
Uh,
fan art, I
I, I'll,
suppose.
I'll I'll put it in there for the viewers on YouTube to see. I'll also like if you're listening to this on like Apple Podcast or something or wherever, Pandora, whatever. If you join on YouTube or Spotify, you can watch along to this episode, and we do put visuals in there. So I totally forgot, but I like to sometimes look up tweets relevant to the film for us to discuss or, support our arguments, whatever. I typed in Predator Badlands. I typed in Predator Badlands. I typed in hashtag Predator Badlands, no spaces. Every single time,
They're
I would
shipping
say
them.
80% of the results were just fan art. And it was crazy. They're doing this like shipping thing. Is there a word for this
Yeah.
style of um
Yeah, it's
like
called shipping,
I don't
like
know. It's
anime type shipping, yeah.
yeah, very I don't know, manga style like I don't know. It's crazy. It's like an overload. I'm not even kidding you guys. I scrolled for a while before I could find like regular tweets with like words. And I promise you it's not my FYP. Like I'm not looking this stuff up. It's not my fault, but this is just what's coming up. These people are obsessed. They're trying to ship the
That
the
is
predator
crazy.
with Elle Fanning and it's thousands of drawings about them, thousands of comics. It's insane, and I don't understand it. I understand it, but I don't understand it.
I
Like,
like I want to understand.
Yeah, I mean, I heard they were doing it, but it's the fact that there's like fan art, and they even shipped his older brother and the android sister. They're talking about some Queen X uh Tessa, which is crazy.
I
Yeah,
know.
I guess we'll see more of that in the future when sequels come. Like they just trip out over a tall, dark creature with dreads.
I'm
The
Or
not gonna
dreads throw
lie.
me
I'm
I
off,
gonna
guess
keep
that
bro.
it
must be
real.
it. That's
The dreads throw me off. Like it's like a
they
microaggression.
do have
Like
dreads. No, it's they. That's just how the creatures look. Now it might be a
why they making
micro. I
creatures with
mean,
dreads? They could have thought of any other hairstyle.
I guess you have a point there. Yeah,
Okay,
probably.
I'm thinking the way it came off. It looked like CGI or animated to an extent. I didn't like how it looked that way, but let's say it was like real or just done better. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was just like I said, I don't think I've seen these, so I was just like bewildered by like thrown off by his appearance at first. Like it was jarring. It gave Predator. But once I got used to him and I saw his like personality, I'm not gonna
Wait,
lie.
I'm not gonna lie, Kelsey. Okay. See, I'm remembering some good stuff about it.
You had a
Like
little thing. She had a little
Like,
thing. Oh my
because
gosh.
I'm
I'm
not gonna
like,
lie.
hold on, what was good? No, but you guys are reminding me. In the beginning, like when the movie first started, and then like I don't know, his face was very emotional. Like his eyes would open up, and I'm like, oh, like it was kind of like a little, like I don't know, like it really humanized
Yeah,
him.
like
Yeah, it
Well,
didn't
it's because
give
you,
like,
yeah, they normally don't show that in the movies. They always have their mask on, so you don't see like their
oh, it
eyes
might
or
be that because I was
eyebrows,
like, there's
moving
something
and
very
stuff.
human about him.
Yeah, it's just the
I
mouth. That's
thought
all.
if I were into that species, he was kind of fine, and we just need to be honest about that.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
We just need to be honest about it.
Well,
She
you know
wants
where the
me to
fan
agree
art
with
comes
her, and I'm
from,
not gonna do it.
right?
Georgette, just
Yeah,
be honest. You do not have to like. Don't do
It's
this to
okay,
me, bro.
Kelsey.
Like,
That's
I
what you
knew it was
believe.
something. No,
It's a free country. Express
no,
yourself.
I know you girls
no,
have some. I
You're
know
trying to
that
take us
girls be
down
having
with her,
some
bro.
weird little fantasies, especially in y'all's books.
That's why
I'll be
she
because
like
y'all
had
was
the
gonna look like
dating
I'm
a
the
vampire.
only
monster.
Wait,
one.
JPatt. That's why she had
No,
that
no,
vampire.
Yeah, that's your
I
timeline.
searched it
That's
up.
your timeline.
no,
I
no.
searched it up. It was everywhere. Oh my god. We gonna search it up and
Oh
not see
crap.
one single picture.
Oh my god! Wait, people are actually gonna look it up now. You guys are trying. I see what's going on here.
Kelsey, it's
No,
okay.
no,
Express
no,
yourself.
Y'all
no,
are
no, 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 no.
Georgette. I'm gonna cut this part out, bro. Just tell
No,
me. It's just us right now.
leave it
Like,
in.
Yeah, leave it in,
Bro,
please.
y'all are funny, bro. Trying to gaslight me.
Well, we
All right,
know
you guys.
one of your fetishes now. That's interesting,
No,
Kelsey.
no, no, no,
she
no,
tried to
no, no.
groom
We
us
are not.
into. You see how she laid that
Right.
out? First the fanfic, then she was like,
Gaslight, yeah.
literally trying to make it
What?
seem like it was okay.
Right. It's casually.
I I respect that community, but I am not a member. Just objectively, I'm not gonna act like somebody's not
Okay.
fine if they are.
Okay.
Something. He's not a person. He's a yatua.
Yeah, got you a fictional alien creature.
I'm gonna watch the next movie.
At least I
That's all
hope
I
he's
gotta say.
fictional for his sake. Because Lord knows if you get his
Please.
hand on, if you get your hands on him,
um.
okay.
Okay.
And please keep all that in.
Leave
Since you want to
it
do all
in.
that, keep all of that in. Yeah.
Okay. Let's just look. They're unprofessional, bro. Look. Okay. Let's give our verdict. JPatt, would you like to tell us what you're gonna rate this movie?
I'm definitely going to rate it as innocent. This movie was completely innocent to me, and it definitely stood out to the rest of its, peers from the other Predator movies. And they decided to do something new, and it did amazing. So I'm like, okay, you guys were brave enough to do something new. It did great. Plot was great. Characters are great. And also we have a sequel coming. I'm like, yeah, that's innocent. That's cinema. I believe it's definitely one of the best movies of this year.
All right.
Yeah.
Georgette, would you like to tell us why it's a felony?
I actually wouldn't give it a felony. I would not give it a felony because there wasn't anything so offensive to me. Like it wasn't such a waste of time. Like
Mm,
it was just a watch. Like I don't think I left like with a different perspective or I left with like, oh my god, like predators or something. I did leave with like, oh, like I like I said, I really like how they like through the journey he realized there was something else that he needed to focus on, even though he set out for the little monster thingy. But that was about it. Like
hmm
it felt a little skeletony. Like I do hate when movies do too much, but I don't know if this really gave me enough. Like I think we could have added a subplot here and there, maybe some more characters, maybe. You know, I don't know. I'm not a filmmaker, but it did feel a little void on some parts. But the things that were
I feel
there
like
were good.
I feel like yeah. I feel like the only subplot that could have been added was maybe a subplot from the little baby monkey because they kind of leave it behind and then it shows up later in the movie, I guess randomly at some point. No, maybe it's like followed their scent or whatever, but to see him go on a little adventure that adds some more. depth to the movie as well as some more depth to the plot, they could have done that. But at the same time, I'm
Yeah.
like, it's just a cliche, cute character in a way, like a group, you know. So they could have done that, but honestly, there's no points off that they didn't.
Okay, you guys. Unfortunately, I do believe JPatt's recording device has died. We can't confirm
Has
due to the
exited
fact that it
the
might be
villa.
dead. Yes. So, but you heard his verdict. He said it's an innocent. So let's see what Georgette has to say.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give it a misdemeanor because, yeah, like I said, like I don't think I would be that mad if I, spent like $100 worth of tickets on this movie, but I went with like kids or something. But like for me personally, I could have went without watching it, and not for anything in particular. It just didn't give me anything to really fawn over. But there were some nice aspects of it, but nothing like, wow, you guys really need to watch the new Predator movie. It's insane. Like, no, absolutely not. So
Valid. I would say it's actually innocent because, and I was ready to rip them to shreds, and I just can't. Like, I feel like it was, a little straightforward, but I feel like for this movie, that's okay. And I also think that I can't really think of anything that was wrong with it. I can't think of a bad thing about it. It was just a movie. I watched it. It was good, like, world building, and it was fun and action packed and cool to look at, and it was sweet. It went exactly how I thought it was gonna go, but it was cool. And I truthfully didn't have much to say this episode because I don't think there's much to say about the movie, and I'm okay with that. It was an easy watch, and for what it was supposed to be, it did everything well. I
I
can't
do give it
complain about
that.
like anything really. Yeah, I just think we're used to like something that's going to change the world. I never went expecting it to, so I think I was just like pleasantly surprised that I didn't hate it. Because there's a world in which somebody tries to make a straightforward movie, like a really basic movie, and it's like, boo, like boring. Didn't bore me, but didn't change my life either. I was just like, oh, cool, that was fun. Thanks. Probably low rewatch value unless you're trying to do like a marathon or something, but that's okay with me. So I thought it was innocent. Shocking, but true.
And so that's two innocents, one misdemeanor. That's fair. That means it's a pretty
I
good
feel like
movie
that's
then,
okay.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. It means it's worth the watch.
I wish JPatt was here to see us out since he loves Predator so much, but he's not. So I guess I'll have to do. Oh my goodness, we have to do a shout out.
Oh yeah, guys, we have a shout out. Shout out to Usman, one of our new viewers. Yeah, thanks for supporting us, and we hope we make you proud.
Shout out to Usman. I am so happy because we've never had anyone ask for a shout out before. So now we're on the map, guys. Like,
Yeah, this is history.
people are watching.
People are
Like,
watching
you
and
get the
supporting you.
first.
Big shout out to Big Usman.
It is possible this is yes, it's possible this is the last time anyone will ask this of us, but we are so happy.
We'll just shout him out every episode.
We're so happy that someone asked.
Yeah. Like, who's Usman?
Like literally, because love that. Yes, our honorary box officer. We need to have like badges that we mail out or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
so people can show their support. That'd be so cool. Like
Yeah.
little stickers or something.
Well, welcome to the squad. That's what they
Welcome
call
to
the
the
police
squad.
people, right? The squad.
Yeah, the police, the unit.
Love that.
Welcome to the unit. But all right, we are court adjourned.
Court is adjourned. Next week, we will be back here on Wednesday to review Christie. So we hope you guys go watch that also so you can come back and hang with us. But otherwise, that's it for this episode.